What is up, guys? It's Mr. Collect-A-Thon. I'm here with another unboxing video. So today I got the entire collection of the Sonic Boom 8 figures right here. So I got volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then these are all classic. These were made by, it's a collab between GNF and F4F figures. And unfortunately, the modern line got, I guess, canceled or something because they were supposed to make modern set. Yeah, we never saw it, and they look really good too, which is upsetting. I wish we would have gotten them, but that's besides the point. We got the classic ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and open them up, and finally I'm excited to get this out of the package. So we're gonna go in order. We're gonna go from volume 1 to 5. So I'm gonna stack these up here. Actually, how do this? So volume 1 and 2 are just figures of Sonic, classic Sonic. Volume 1 is this orange box. He's doing the classic finger waggle. You know what? Let me cut the sticker off. Oh, I'm trying to damage the package. That way, if I ever want to like store them away, I can always do that in the future. And you know what, let me show you the box. So here's the box. It's kind of falling apart. Here are the sides. The back has some artwork of classic Sonic and a picture of the figure. And the top is generic. So here's figure number 1. Whoop. I'm gonna probably glue this back on there at some point. That way it stays on. They're really small figurines, but they're really nice quality. Check that out. That's actually really nice. The paint job's neat. Doesn't have a lot of splashes. I mean, it's not the perfect paint job, but it's not like awful. So yeah, the colors are neat. They're just right. I don't know, like the picture they took of the figure looked kind of ugly, but when you see in like when you see the final product, it's not that bad. It's actually quite nice. Other than that, the figure looks nice, but the base is pretty basic. It's just a black base, very thin. Which at this point in life, I'm okay, because the smaller the better, because I got way too much stuff. So there's finger wagging classic Sonic, looking pretty good. Alright, let me go ahead and put this classic antenna away. And we'll open up classic Sonic number 2. Whoop. There you go. Trying to get these all minty, or as minty as possible. Alright. Now time for volume 2. So same thing as volume 1, the box is just different color. Picture of the, which is kind of funny because like the picture on the first one kind of matched with the figure, but not on this one. That's so random. They should have just kept the picture of the action figure and just not do like the stock art. But oh well, that's just me. This is my opinion. Okay, let's check out volume 2. And this one features running Sonic. That's pretty cool. They actually did a really good job with this one as well. The colors actually, they're the same, they match up. Not too much of a variant there, besides the pose, which I'm okay with. What sucks, you have both volumes and they make them different shades. That would bother me so much. Might have some blue scuff marks on his glove, but it's not too noticeable. It has to look real close. The shoes look nice. The buckles are nice too. Very flat colors, very cartoony looking. And again, the base is just basic. And there's volume number 2. Alright. Up next, we're just gonna go in the order. So it's gonna be Tails. Tails is volume 3. Here it is. Classic Tails. I have to get these 2 off the secondary market because I started with volume 5 and 6, so these are going on the secondary market. So here's Tails. Here's the package. The back. The art doesn't really match up. This time around, they use a 3D model of the actual figure. It looks kind of like goofy. Wait, is this? Are these not? See, I can't. Yeah, no. They're actually renders, like 3D renders. No wonder they look kind of weird. They're like the 3D render next to like the 2D art, the stock art looks really weird for packaging, just for packaging wise. Okay, that's kind of neat. So here's Tails. Get a little support to hold his like huge tails going up, his tail going up, which it's not too noticeable, especially if you display it forward like that. You can't really see the support beam. Very nice. Good thinking at their end. The paint looks nice. The sculpt is clean. They really captured Tails' cuteness back in the day. And I like the color they use, the orange or the yellow. It's more orange, right? But yeah, definitely captured Tails perfectly here. I like it. I like it. I wish you would make more figures like this because they're affordable, they're tiny, and they look good. So there's Tails. Come on, I'm trying to get this thing back in place. There we go. Alright, time for volume 4. We got our boy Knuckles, and this one's pretty heavy. So here's the front of the box. You can see the figure through the window. Again, just the sides and the back. Look at that. It looks so goofy, the 3D render, like the stock art. So funny looking. Alright, let's go ahead and cut the sticker off. Bam. Come on, Knuckles. At least from what I saw, Knuckles looked kind of weird. But maybe once I get him out of the package, he'll grow on me. Maybe just the pose. I don't know. Dang, he's heavy. Okay, man. Now he looks, yeah. I don't know. It's just something. I think his head's too big. I think that's what it is. His head's too big. Like it's humongous compared to his body. It makes him look chibi. I don't know, maybe it's just... Yeah, I think his head is too big. Like, doesn't it look chibi? He looks very chibi-like to me. And he's doing this with Knuckles well. Because, you know, he's supposed to be tough and strong. But yeah, other than that, the colors are accurate. You get the shoes. His Lego shoes are kind of flat. I wish I had a little bit more dimension. They just adds more to the chibi design that I'm like seeing. His gloves are nice. I would see they should scale his head down and make his gloves a little bigger. Okay, it looks kind of off to me. But I like his little grin. He's pretty good. But yeah, he's like really top heavy. He has a big head. And like he's like, I don't know, I don't like the pose either. He's like leaning back. He's about to like fall backwards. Look at that. It looks so weird. His head's so big. Well, that's Knuckles. So far, that one's my least favorite. I like Tails. Oh, the ones that open right now, Tails so far takes the lead. Okay, so here's where I started. I got volume 6 and 5 and 6. So I got Amy and Supersonic. So here's Amy. You can look through the window. The art, which is kind of nice, and then the back, and then the information. But the modern versions they were making, they were looking real good compared to like the classic designs. So upsetting, I guess can't. I don't know what happened. No one could ever figure out in the Sonic community, like the collection community. Ooh, now Amy on the other hand, she looks pretty good. So I'm going to put this away. Before we look at the figure. I like the packaging, kind of has like the lemonade thing to it. Lemonade. Alright, so here's classic Amy. Her colors are nice, her quills look good. She has a lot of detail compared to the other ones, the other figures. Her eyelashes are sculpted on there. Dress is nice. Her shoes are huge. I don't know, they look really huge compared to like the artwork. So maybe that's just me. Like it looks a little goofy with the giant shoes. But I don't know, it kind of adds to the aesthetic. It's just a little off, I mean, but that's okay. So here's Sonic, Tails, big-headed Knuckles, and then big Amy. They're looking kind of neat together though. Alright, time for Supersonic. So here's the front, and then the side, the back, and the other side. And the top is the logo. And they actually added some shine to the logo up here. Oh, never mind, they all have it. Maybe because they were in the box, they were minty. They just stay shiny, super shiny. Okay. I think this is gonna be my favorite one. Because Supersonic's so cool. So I remember when I first saw Supersonic back in the day, I flipped when they got all the Chaos Emeralds. That was so cool. So here's Supersonic. He has some sculpted detail. Or some extra little detail, I should say. Yeah. So yeah, he's volume 6. The yellow looks nice. The quills look perfect. He has stars coming out of his back because he's like flying to the scene. You can see like, I guess they would try to sculpt like the spark on the ground. You know when you run real fast, you can see like the sparks coming off. I guess what they were going for. It looks better from this angle. Oh, and the buckles are actually kind of golden. I should actually use gold paint though. Look, it's unfinished. Ah no, my boy's Supersonic so goofy from the front. It's derpy. There's definitely one you gotta look from the side because the front is derpy. Maybe that's why they canceled it. Fans didn't really like him and didn't sell well. I don't know what happened here, but Alex is really derpy. Like his eyes aren't even like sculpted properly. It's very poorly made. That face looks awful. Just to be honest. No. But I do like the spark effect. That's kind of neat. It's like the first time I've seen that on a Sonic figure. But man, they butchered his face. But hey, at least it looks cool from the back. So there's Derpy Sonic. I'm gonna make him stir, you guys. We got 2 more volumes. We got volume 7 and 8. And 7 and 8 features the villains. Oh, they actually packaged this one a little differently. The other ones were like perfectly like symmetrical. So right here we got volume 7, which is metal. And then volume 8 is Dr. Robotnik. Bam, his mobile, his Mobile. So we'll start with metal because it's number 7. So here's the front of the box, the sides, and the front, or the top. Gosh, I hope Metal Sonic doesn't look goofy. That's probably they canceled it. The quality wasn't there. And Special Figures probably didn't want to partner with them no more, and yeah, the crap kind of fell through. Alright, I'm nervous. Hopefully he looks good. Oh, this one actually put him in plastic. Oh, it's different. It's different package style. Look at that. It's broken. My guy's broken. Wow. Wow, it's broken. I'm gonna have to skip the glue. But it does look nice. Kinda. His head shape's kinda weird. Whenever I get this unboxing open or done complete, if I put him on the turntable, I'm gonna stick his shoe back on, or his leg back on there. Oh, that's upsetting. He feels good though. Very metallic and smooth. Very detailed. I like the pose. But yeah, the head shape. I don't know, there's something about it that looks kind of off. The stand, I guess, is basic. Very plasticky looking. Even the premium metallic looks kind of plasticky. But hey, it doesn't look as bad as Supersonic, so I'll take it. But man, it's broken. That's so upsetting. He lost his leg. Yeah, I can see why they canceled the modern set. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Alright, the last one. Dr. Robotnik. So here's the front, the side, back, and the other side, and the top. Man, and it started off so good. Look at the quality, and the quality slowly goes down the drain. I'm scared to look at this guy. Please don't be damaged. Please don't look goofy. It's just a banger figure. Please. Okay, so. Ooh, okay, it's looking pretty good. This might actually be the best one. Ooh, that's cool. So far, nothing has been, it's not broken. Okay, this is definitely the best one. Look at that. That's really cool. If you were to pick Indians figures, definitely the Robotnik, because that is awesome. Look at all that detail, and it's so huge. And the paint's nice. I like his goofy little smile. The mustache looks good. Look at that, you can see the inside. That's actually very well done. This makes up for the poor quality from these four right here. I'm happy about this one. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. Oh, the 8 figures. If you could afford to pick one, forget these. Get this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix my Metal Sonic. I'm gonna just super glue his leg back on. And when it's ready, I'll put him on the turntable. That way you guys can have a closer look at all the little details. Alright, so here's the entire Boom8 line. So here's Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, and my favorite, Volume 8. This is probably one you guys can skip if you're looking for Sonic figures. They're kind of rough around the edges, especially that Supersonic. It's not the greatest looking figure, to be honest. If you were to pick one from this line, like I said, I would highly recommend Dr. Robotnik, because it looks really cool, his mobile. If you want to pick another one, I'll probably go for either Tails, Amy, or one of the two Sonics. My Metal Sonic arrived broken. I got lucky and it snapped at a nice clean point. So now it looks like it arrived in mint condition. The paint's pretty decent. The colors could be a little bit more vibrant, but they look okay. They do their job. Metal Sonic's head looks a little wheelie shaped. Same thing with Knuckles. His head's too big, I think. His Lego shoes don't have the fine detail that a lot of Knuckles have nowadays. And I don't know, I just don't like his pose. He looks like he's leaning back way too much. He's about to fall over. So you watch, look at that Knuckles. Like, what? But yeah, my favorite 3 will be Robotnik, Tails, and Amy. Those two look pretty fantastic. But yeah, have one more look around. Have one last look at the close-up of all the little figures before I put them away. And the classic shelf. Well, the figures are in. I got all the Boom8 volumes in here. And they don't look too bad once you put them on. When you mix them up with the other figures, they kind of blend in nicely. Yeah, I have to build some risers because you're starting to get kind of hard to see. And I want to be able to see them all perfectly. Because they're going to be adding a bunch more figures in here, so that could be a project for later in the year, probably in the fall time when I have a bunch of figures open. Kind of get an idea what I want to do. But yeah, these Boom8 figures, I only recommend it for diehards. You use one, some more Sonic figures, I definitely just recommend. But you don't have a lot of money, like you're on the budget. Definitely get the Eggman, like that's the only one, the Robotnik, and maybe the Amy and the Tails. Yeah, or one of the Sonics. So the Sonics look pretty good. But yeah, they look pretty sweet. Check it out. You get a nice close-up shot. Knuckles is right there, Knuckles, and then you got the Amy in the metal with the metal statue, and I put the Robotnik with the Robotnik statue, and then Supersonic. I put like over here, facing sideways, cause I don't want to look at his face, cause it's kind of ugly. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.